Brown and brunette are the same thing.
Yeah. So you
Brunette, a ginger,
you got yourself,
and a blonde.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
She's a brown. This one.
And a brunette and a blonde. And a ginger.
You said brown and brunette.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, just
Yeah.
because mine doesn't begin with B.
Butthole. That's the colour of your hair.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're going to be doing a reaction to a Christmas Reddit story. So we've done a couple of these already, and we've had a good one and we've had a bad one.
Yeah, there was a nice story and then this next one was sad.
Yeah.
So we just need to pick which one we're doing today?
Yeah, we need to pick which subreddit you want it from.
Okay.
Come on in, puppy.
So we've got Am I the A-hole subreddit,
Yes.
or the Best of Redditors Updates?
You pick. The second one.
Okay. So Best of Reddit, these are stories from different subreddits, but these are the ones that have the most upvotes for their updates.
I don't understand.
So someone's written in at some point with a story, and people comment and vote up and down whether they feel it, and then people go back and update it sometimes.
Okay, so these
So
are
this
like,
has got the
these have got
best,
the hype.
the best
Oh,
update.
she's really climbing right on.
So it's like a concluded, because sometimes
Hello.
people write their, like, am I the a-hole? And people will comment saying, oh, what about this, and you just never hear anything back.
She just sneezed down my back.
She's
Merry
that's
Christmas.
a dog's way of telling you they're not a threat.
Yeah. She's
I'm not a
gentle.
threat.
No,
She's
she's
not a
not a threat by climbing on you. That's what
She's
she's
like,
trying
I mean
to.
no harm.
She's trying to get away.
Oh! What was that? What happened? Are you being funny, girl? Are you being funny, girl?
So there's updates on this one basically, and it's been quite popular with its updates.
Okay.
Okay, paying ready.
Paying ready attention. Oh, even Coda's ready.
Okay, so I have an awesome holiday gift for my brother, and I can't tell him about it yet, but want to brag about it. Plus updates. So that's the title.
Okay.
Okay. My brother's been saving to take a course abroad next year. It's a huge deal for him and a game changer career-wise. I don't fully understand why or the details, but he's been saving for a year, sold his car and stuff, so it's a huge deal for him. He's supposed to have the money to pay everything before December 30th. When he goes to pay, he'll find out it's already paid.
Whoa.
Best part is he gets to believe for a week that all he got from me was a pair of socks.
That's a big one, but then I don't know how it's going to go down because he's sold his car and he's sold all this stuff for it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't a nice car.
But then if he's moving abroad,
won't
right,
need the
he
car
won't need
anyway.
the car. Oh, yeah, I would struggle keeping that quiet. I want to know. I want to know.
Okay, so edit. Wow, I didn't expect this reaction. Thanks everyone for the awesome comments and for the rewards. This community is truly amazing. I thought I'd provide some more information here to try and answer some of your questions. We live in Brazil. He's going to the UK for a year and a half. He will be taking his masters there for a year and a half. This has been the goal of his for a while, and according to him, will help him get a good job in a larger company in one of the capitals. We live in a small town and not a lot of options for someone in his line of work. As to why he's been saving for a whole year, we're in Brazil. Exchange rate is £1 to 5.47 Brazilian, whatever it is.
Okay.
That alone is quite challenging. He's been saving for tuition and accommodation for the first 2 months and is paying through a local travel agency. The owner is a close personal friend, so I'm not very worried about him paying twice. To everyone worried about the car, he was going to sell it anyway. It doesn't make sense to keep it stored for a year. Cars are quite expensive in Brazil, so yeah, he was going to use the money towards the trip. Now he can use it to explore. Oh, and I'll pass an update here once he finds out.
Okay. Is it bad that there's part of me that's wondering how the brother got all the savings for it? If it's taking the other one a whole year to save
He
up.
might be older.
He might be older, yeah. Not having to do
Interesting.
stuff.
I assumed it was a girl.
Did you?
Yeah. It's always interesting how how different people read into assuming a gender.
Oh, yeah.
They said though that the money only lasts for 2 months, so the next bit of money could be for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so update. So he got the socks. He has until the 30th to pay the rest of his course. He hasn't found out yet, but he did his best to look happy with his socks. It was pretty clear he was disappointed though. I will need to travel back home tomorrow, so I won't be around to actually see his face when he finds out.
Oh God.
But I'm sure he's going to call/text, so I'll post an update with that reaction.
Oh, I don't know if I could leave it.
So the sibling doesn't live in the small town, so they must
Yeah,
live in like
yeah.
a city or something
Oh.
anymore.
I don't know, I'd be so on edge and I wouldn't have been able to leave it. I would have had to go, oh, here are your socks, and then maybe an hour later go, and also I've paid off all of your
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Update.
Yeah.
He found out, and as promised, here's an update on his reaction. He called me and he was crying. He said
Oh.
he called our father to ask if he could borrow a couple of grand to be able to make the payment today, and my dad told him it had already been paid. He couldn't believe it. He kept saying thank you, and then he hopes someday he can pay the gesture back. I told him he more than did already. He was there for me every time I needed. He went out of his way to pull me out of the gutter when I was down. I was always able to rely on him. He cried, I cried. We talked about the UK, about his plans for the future, and decided that now he has spare money to explore Europe, we'll take a trip together next summer. I wish I was there when he found out. Thank you everyone for your kind words in the comments.
That's so nice. I think it was very, in a way, even nicer a gesture because they weren't there to kind of reap the benefits of like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
it was
look
me
what I
that did that, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a genuine,
Yeah.
kind thing, which I think everyone would do if they could support families or friends in paying things off.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be the
Yeah.
ideal. And nice that they're going to use the money that's saved up to go on a trip as well
Yeah.
together. What a heartwarming little
Yeah,
story.
you want to hear some of the comments?
Yeah, comments.
So, successful prank story on Reddit. I'm so surprised.
Prank.
Prank. Yeah.
Well, it is a prank.
Yeah.
Here's some socks instead of...
Yeah, the next person said, I always knew wholesome pranks were possible, but could never think of a specific example. Now I have one. And then someone says there's a whole subreddit on
Wholesome pranks?
wholesome pranks.
Oh, that's cute.
And then someone else said, he cried, I cried, we all cried, this was lovely, I'm showing it to my kids. If I have kids like this, I'll be the most successful person ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
I like that story.
Yeah.
It's a very kind thing. Oh, yeah.
Ah, nice.
Nice. Well, as always, thank you for watching. Let us know your reactions in the comments below. Remember to give the video
Oh.
a...
I forgot to put those in.
Oh. Oh, what's that? Oh.
It shook me. I was like, what the hell is moving above my head?
Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Hit subscribe and we shall see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
Fell over. She's down for the count.